Right, ebushia enchai na video bi pop up on the internet na portray Russia ni abrantie bi a one Ghana for mayoa edi nsawoso a akofa nsem bebre edi aba na enei ebi kan se abrantie no kra no omantiti se wenya HIV AIDS na opese o spread na unim so se enya Ghana nko na wadi se adwuman wakwakoye bi wo Kenya. Na report bi ni ade ebobo free Kenya eba ni say some of the ladies oni omo enya interaction no omo etimi enya HIV AIDS ni bia akwakofa nsem bebre ede aba na ene Ghana AIDS Commission together with some experts in the medical sector akikan nsem bi ananse omo de revelations bi aba bontin a esese enyina eje na etiebie na etimu said ebesi atutu ya namo afa nya ya ahwe yie was some of these incidents ho na yankwanko tonso hwem abusuan yengibre na yenkotietie nsem ne bi na yenso yenche ya adwen fa nsem a akoso na egusu ekoso no
edi kan meka se asem ne de eni enyan pa ya sefim asem because ekoba ne se obi ani obi ekonya nkitahodie a etise na akon efiehu na ode beto abonten a ninjin di se ne kwan so ano edikan no etia embra a efa eye privacy because the people understood someone be in private. They did not consent to you putting out their videos. Inti edikan no eno idea etia embra enye idea kind of grind so. Number 2 HIV and seminal so ebepim no. The question say up to now obi anim ne kwabia ewu whether it is true or it is not true say about HIV. Name dia me Martin say omo ma hwe videos ni bi chere say abro no munya nkitahodie no wan use condom bia bot no ho ban na ahono na eyehu pa because e won so bebre. One, ubetumi nya infection from unprotected sex.
I see.
Infections no adoso. Enye HIV nko hepatitis B ewo ho. Gonorrhea ewo ho. Syphilis ewo ho. Chlamydia ewo ho.
I see.
Adoso what? Bebre ntino is a very big risk. Se obia se bio unim no status. Na when benya sa nkitahodie na wan hwe na wan bo ho ban afa so etunu kwa kofa nyinsen e de ba enti obi bisa se na woni odisuma sikoye bibi ena ofa yefunu a eden na obeka enti in fact aseme de eye asefem na memom ye mekane se me encourage omo asa asmato omo se omo shom hodin we are de bibia to see at any time and see this we no mo fanye esuade na afi omo nsoso a omo hwe no nsoso no omo fa we enye esuade tena be ya de atu ye ni embe ebi enkotu obi bio
so
HIV no ko moyi na ma cheche mo.
All right, so I remember in 2020 before now you recorded one COVID crown. I remember say one Argentine and one Chinese woman, normally a couple. And they suspected say almost HIV AIDS. Quickly they were quarantined at the airport. I pay baby more share. Ghanaians ni person be pia bontenis anomana. Now they say the workers are my idea raw, and it is all over the place in Oko Kenya and the neighboring country Tanzania, some eastern and central parts of Africa. It is all over the place that the guy is an HIV patient. So you, as a Ghanaian president, you know, in this case, what do we do? What is the interim measure do we have to do to curb the panic? Senebeya,
Okay. Message to you say you be clinical evidence. A trace a branch no HIV. Inti sisi ano de me fa say e ya tete but say e ampa say or HIV a then there is a man no mo ye ne say e say omoko hospital na ye check you say e ba ne so mo ntumi ko hospital krampo a ende ye wo HIV self test kits Garnet ye wo bebree enti se obi pesa self test kit na ese musudo ho kra me didi aba hoda abeye enti se obi pesa self test kit na betumi amane bi enti enemo mba no so mu hia sa self test kit no a mo ankasa on be test mo ho a on be ma ya sonte bo mo test kit ni bi but me church ni me buri eni su kakra when we say HIV and no say wunya there were different kinds of tests that Ghana ha the test na no the earliest you can detect the virus about 4 to 12 weeks and then now ube to me ehu and more say ampa ni pene gbe na say onya bi enti minimum time duration and as a time frame papa no mo years ade no and say time here ade abe these videos you recording no some months ago 3 months back any day by this time no say ampa say owo yare ni bi na say ekoba ne say e mara no so ebi enya bi a say 3 months about say 12 weeks about you betumi ehu but say 12 weeks in ba ya Ghana ha ba your standard test no ye ntumi ehu agise ye ka say ebi a ye nkohwe ye omomojemo direct eno ena ebetumi ehu but Ghana no ye time ye sa type of test no the ye use no normally is about 12 weeks and sana ye be sure nti e be depending upon time a branch no mu ono mu nya asa nhyi mu no e be pemenda ye ka say
I see tinana me bisa say so anymany we are what do we have to do because that has been
okay so let me address the quarantine issue say obakaya Ghana ye recorded your first HIV case 1986 na emu ho na anche enkofo bebree start say omu nyinyanya at the whole world 1981 in a diagnosed HIV public health one of the strategies in the interventions in there will be a PS here the first strategy is to quarantine the people senaberia omun to me any in Biafra but the emu say HIV yare so nkukra yare a quarantine nipa no yare a war short lifespan within a short time no symptoms no be there after so nipa no treat na into no we do kind of indication to say COVID omo ya quarantine mu na no ye treat bebre mo san enya awodin into no eno no untumi we try quarantine nipa na say dia no but HIV no say wonya ubetumi ede yawa no atena like for so many years Ghana there are people who have been living with the virus for more than 20 years.
I see.
How do you quarantine the person? Ebi live with the disease for more than 15 years. How do you quarantine the person? I personally know people you started ARV in Ghana 2023-2024. Almost started here. Till now, so etiasi. One hodin, mutim kumu bibia. And if I say, Cassie, I quarantined 20 years ago, and what would have been a so Saturday Beba. And you are able to say HIV, no, and yeah, dear, you to make quarantine in Nipa, because one, and yeah, and psychic. One say COVID-19 and other diseases now, you quarantine Nipa, most of them are normally airborne. Among them, family. Inti nipa no ebowa, nipa no kasa, nipa no insakam. Those things need to be there, but HIV is an acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Inti nipa no say when go dey empema grow and now said those are the modes of transmission, and one by day there's no way you can just get the virus. To me, NGO be some HIV. To me, hard you no HIV. To me, you been to NGO or play back no HIV.
Say, one thing so is you see acquire efficiency or whatever disease, but it got to do with your immune system. There are some people who have a strong immune system, and the deadline now or kind of the time frame now nipa no unya e betimi asase manifesting e bi mo ho a we are told and we read it from somewhere that obi betimi anya based on the immune system no ontimi hunu ade na for some time now mai bi ne papa yanya yemfa na say ebia allegedly papa no HIV patient omo no na di nse so e ba bia na nipa no ato no wonim say ebia wanya bi etina na me bisa say Momo job is to prevent, also to prevent that. So can we find a way to identify the women? Say, a branch and say, so let us have a test. Then after the test, the next step should be say, obudi biani and we say a branch in so obu obia. Then we find a way I don't better to a bit me protect you. Not yen jaw messiah now so astray, just like that now omu infecting conform. Can't we do in that way by looking for them?
Okay. I think my question is HIV. There are lots of human rights issues surrounding human HIV and these issues. Ghana EMRA Act 938, Ghana Youth Commission Act, and no DG Juma. Now, what kind of act now? HIV testing voluntary. Say onkoye HIV and share ubia voluntary anything na wrong say so be a dream for example now or test positive for HIV because because of our HIV no our human rights implications and so what we can do and I said Americano I mean, concretely say a branch no HIV. And see to me say a crochet any panel, na ya chi omo say omonkoye test. No. Ghana ha your data trace say enipa HIV 334,000.
I see.
Out of sa enipa yeke omo 100,000. Omo ni omo state also.
Yes.
And omo nam. But here to me say you the police e crochet omo na akachi omo no. We can only encourage them to do the test. So some weird test, na say a company say, omu wo yare ni bia. Na intentem na sana wokano. You don't want to ebro so. At this point, we can only encourage. But here to me, because say you could come. Na ya chom say by force omu koye test. No, ya nene sa.
Mr. Time I have to leave you a minute. We have another guest on the line. In a minute, no catch. You mentioned a figure, say Nipa HIV or this country is over 300,000. But 100,000 they don't even know that they've been infected. Okay, so how did you know? How did you know that they know they don't know and they have it? But they have it.
So your software you use UNAs and the developers are software and the whole world countries now software and your national estimates.
Okay.
And these figures are based on that particular software. And you say enipa do say yare no enipa do say edroso any more that edroso.
Oh, I see. So mo say for example ebia na microphone a ebomani me bia no okuta HIV. Ne bia na yere ne pen no but ebia we no the microphone the mo ya aware but pen the automatically mu hunu say enam so on na dent no obi.
Okay, so there are different methods omodi here because one can who say there were sentinel sites across the country about 700 of those sentinel sites across the country. Now, along those centers like now, they take data. They take data on HIV. And I say, Ubisu, Manamu for you know, and also as much as possible, no, they test you. And then you almost they work in voluntarily.
Okay.
After you almost a self-test. All that data nina no more aggregated.
Oh, okay.
Now we almost use some statistical models.
All right.
Yes,
all right. Yeah. Zababe ye be da se pa ba tie nya ne tie se emma no enya no ntem se mema na be se mema no bi mu ho a che oni oba onya HIV ne da 7 times no kre ansa na bia watimi anya bi ana se oye ya patim na no anya.
Oh, okay. And this but okay. The mechanism normally during sex na lubrication ehun hia pa because say virus na pass no abrasions and small cuts back during sex no small cuts no enu na virus no efa.
Oh, I see.
But where there is sufficient lubrication no the incidence of those cuts minimal.
Okay.
And say the sex was well lubricated. There was no cuts there. And no the chances of escaping without higher.
All right.
But a man who say Bemano Sebio Oja Nuhusio Egu Oba Muntino. And no the risk no very, very high.
Thank you
but
very
there's
much.
Nothing like 7 times. There's nothing like 7 times.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we will take our time now. Ya kasa di we say very, very important part because ana inchichimu na ebebrebe. Ye ni bimu na nam ekobe na but we don't know. Na ye the for your
the long and short and say obia use condom no fa mbo no ho ban. That's the safe use condom never born ho ban.
We oba
All right. Because obi about still you want to be in the toffee. We the share but it's a very uncomfortable situation. For the rest of your life, except every single day.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Ernest Abuabena Austin is a president Ghanaian. Say thank you very much, and as the past OGS Akasa or the digest. So on the line I have Honorable Cynthia Mamle Morris is a former minister, gender, children and social protection, and former member of parliament, Edema, people of Aguna West constituency. Mama, thank you very much. Say what joining here now. You were a gender, children and women. Gender, children and social protection before. Sadly, we are by a cofa panic abay. Basi and Prempremuno said, Minister, what do we have to do to instill confidence ever Ghana for because we be because also what assassin we say a biana or a foreign national be no or bad Ghana and Strategy, if you cannot pursue a sepano, but the moment or better assassin we say now I say no. I don't have to do that cry in this country. So, Ambassador, now what do we have to do quickly so that we can still hope in the Ghanaians?
Inti ebi oidu on minye answer nipa no or for visitor or not girlfriend. Okay.
Hello mom, I'm very sorry. Your picture everything is clear, but tell me say your voice need distorted kakra. Could it be possible for you to reposition yourself where nanka when you are down my fache pa yeah, can reposition yourself. Say, baby, I want voice need to chessy.
Me will feel so.
Aha, I say, go ahead. Aha.
All right. Me can you there? Say, obri ba visit. Me instead me panic. Me and nemo mama can get na yewa. Be all but visit. No, the Nipan in the first Say him in the Penny Casa was me join as some more very important. We send the Obia women, even of said in Yemena, or rather a unit. In see on 1 hour, Torbana a girlfriend, boyfriend. Previous speaker and prevention is very able to my use of use condom.
Mama, we like what you are saying, but it was a distorted seriously, a cracky. So, meaning, Wandaroma, Facha, Sekabia, who change the position, no cry, be cry, maybe I want to cry. Really change the position here. We have 7 minutes to be with us so that we can shift to another topic. Protecting victims, preventing panic, and Ghana's response to that alleged HIV exposure. I don't want some any idea. Becca is a Russian guy be our this country, so we should space be the specs the film on interaction and of course the sex that he had with them Ghanaian women. Now, Oko baby to say Kenya. It is all over the place that the guy has an HIV virus. And a manual or what is in fact, back crash and one conversation cannot live with it. It's a creative problem near the panic abacum and near the. Now, what we have heard is that the communication minister, in the person of Honorable Sam George, to just say a Brantian or a Russian ambassador, a doing commercial, the Ghana. Now, I'm not on any day. Okay, so let me go back to line. Honorable, Cynthia Morrison and Twaso. Honorable, my head is able to ayeka there. It shouldn't be all about Israel. Eka honanam de na voice ni yeyi. Can I head?
Orban said, Asia neda. And you didn't cut that. I feel the way them a previous call. Protect yourself. My Nipan who use Nipan a Niman. He says, yea, I can't tell mammy go back to New Chrome. Vanity also the only HIV. Yeah, Bombay deck. You sharing in our but apart from it, my master remember Obi a bit for blame for blaming or ye or bought near the bob Asiana and Embra Obia enyim yen and Kadakeke.
Yeah.
Why do you protect woman?
Yeah.
It's a very sad story. Me sure that more girls on to be doing the honor where she and into when you boy.
Yeah.
I don't take no phone after that. It's a number now. But on yards in girls alive a year. In teacher the Nipan or the Nama, but pay in Pania Uncle. Yeah, woman. Me who send no copor or you. Of one is a difficult story. Or a very sad story. You be Binya
yeah.
Can be very careful because that's the only caution. The harm has already. You can only counsel them. They need counseling. Yes, you own your only name buy. They have advice. Opportunity.
Yeah, fantastic. Mama, before we jam our corner, catch the last one. We are gender minister no. Now your programs they are more organized the Ghana for their dignity, how they could protect they can protect their dignity. Any programs are more organized the more feeling proud of themselves that they wouldn't go for anything in the Nika.
Yeah, near share in you share advocacy is here. But Miss Mama the social media it's my Emana, person attempted to life is all about.
I see.
Because even though until then them into my ever catch me there until what that what the name one sabre the almost others or more you live with it for the rest of your see or your count adza or your day ministry needs a better as a girl see one kid a mirror hole
Yeah.
ye number from and in Samosi, Papa said, "Ese ni me batiti." And where ba na so ni me batiti. Obandama yemu friends, be blame me pa. You say
Yeah.
bu ha ma me na wa onyim da we pu.
Yeah.
E bu ho ye ko kroma ba wa. Nsi ene ba na na ebotu. Yes. Ni pedua no e wanka bibi ne ba wore sek. Nti one ye one bob dinan one ye more social media influence work culture the work in an then always yami pede to be a corner never
Mama, thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you for that. We called you to tell us something, but somehow can attach him. Because I have to pick something from it because we are all at risk. And we thank you very much for this afternoon for blessing us with this knowledge. God bless you.
Masum Dasipan.